In less than a year, generative AI and AI algorithms have quickly become the latest trend in smartphones, with Google and Samsung leading the charge with the Pixel 8 and Galaxy S24. With the iPhone 16 announcement looming, Apple is expected to up its game and introduce a range of innovative AI features in its 2024 phone lineup. Apple is rumored to be incorporating a variety of AI-powered features into its upcoming iOS 18 operating system. The new OS is likely to be revealed at the Worldwide Developers Conference and is anticipated to launch alongside the iPhone 16 in September. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is working on a large language model that will be entirely on-device, powered by the phone's processor rather than relying on cloud computing. This on-device approach for generative AI features in iOS 18 is expected to reduce response times, enhance privacy, and potentially function offline or in areas with poor internet connectivity. However, on-device LLMs lack the vast parameters found in servers supporting commercial chatbots like ChatGPT or Gemini, resulting in less powerful and knowledgeable AI in some cases. Gurman suggests that Apple may collaborate with Google, OpenAI, or other providers to address these limitations. Additionally, Apple may differentiate its AI marketing strategy by emphasizing how these tools enhance users' daily lives. Reports indicate that Apple has been working with OpenAI and Google to enhance the quality of AI features in iOS 18. While Apple's initial AI offerings may not surpass the competition, the company's implementation of these tools could be a game changer. Despite the advanced capabilities of modern smartphones, specialized comp. Apart from this, the latest leaks of the highly anticipated iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro. The excitement is palpable as we catch a glimpse of their designs and the adjustments that case makers will need to make. Thanks to a leaked image shared by the notorious leaker Sonny Dixon on X, we can see the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro Max snuggled snugly in their matching cases. Of course, there's the expected camera cutout on the cases, but there's also an intriguing cutout on the right side that has caught everyone's attention. Rumor has it that this peculiar cutout is meant for the capture button, a new feature speculated to be present in all iPhone 16 models. This button will supposedly allow users to focus and capture photos and videos without relying on the on-screen controls of the camera app. Interestingly, it is said to be a pressure-sensitive capacitive button, requiring physical contact from your finger to function. Consequently, cases cannot cover up this button without rendering it useless, hence the need for the cutout. Some speculate that this cutout may also serve to enhance connectivity, possibly related to the mmWave 5G antenna found in current models. However, we can't dismiss the possibility that the rumors surrounding the capture button may be inaccurate. Observant commenters on Dixon's post have also pointed out the absence of a flash on the iPhone 16, suggesting that these cases may not be the final products. Nevertheless, there's another noteworthy change in the iPhone 16's design, the vertically arranged cameras. This alteration is believed to enable the phone to capture spatial video, similar to the capabilities of the Pro models. Imagine the immersive experience of viewing such videos in an AR headset like the Vision Pro. Apart from this, last year, rumors circulated about Apple ditching physical buttons on the iPhone 15 Pro in favor of capacitive solid-state buttons. However, only the action button made an appearance. Now, new claims suggest that the iPhone 16 could be buttonless as well. According to a report from Economic Daily News, Apple has allegedly ordered capacitive buttons from Advanced Semiconductor Engineering for the iPhone 16. If this report holds true, the new buttons would be touch-sensitive and provide haptic feedback. This design would make the buttons more durable and less prone to damage over time. The decision to not include solid-state buttons on the iPhone 15 Pro was due to manufacturing complexities, costs, and software integration issues. However, there is a possibility of seeing them on this year's iPhones. While the supply chain report hints at this possibility, plans could change before the expected release in September. It remains uncertain if solid-state buttons will indeed be featured on this year's iPhones. If they do make an appearance, it is speculated that the non-Pro iPhone 16 could be the first to receive this upgrade. Typically, such upgrades debut on Pro models before trickling down to other iPhone versions in subsequent generations. Now for those of you excited for the Apple iPhone 16 series, we're now going to run through the full specs design and the pricing for each model in the range to help you guys decide which one is right for you. For my regular viewers, you guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video. But if you're new here, then hit subscribe now, and we'll get right into it. So first up, we have the standard iPhone 16. With the standard iPhone 16, we get a 6.3-inch OLED display, but unfortunately, this is still going to be an LTPS display. The iPhone 16 is going to have a taller aspect ratio than last year, and it's going to be protected by Ceramic Shield too. We get the new Dynamic Island, which covers up the 12 megapixels selfie camera and Face ID sensors. Then on the rear, we've got a 12 megapixels primary camera and a 12 megapixels ultra-wide. It's powered by the A18 chipset, and it's likely coming with 6 gigs of RAM and up to 512 gigs of storage. It's also powered up by a 3561 mAh battery with 30 watts fast charging, and it's going to come with advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 6E. Now, it will of course ship with iOS 18, and it's expected to launch from around $850 in September 2024. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 16 Plus. With the iPhone 16 Plus, we get a 6.9 in OLED display, and again, unfortunately, this is another LTPS display. It's got a taller aspect ratio than its predecessor, and it's protected by Ceramic Shield too. We get the new Dynamic Island, which covers up the 12 megapixels selfie cameras and Face ID sensors. Then on the rear, we've got a 12 megapixels primary camera and a 12 megapixels ultra-wide. It's powered by the A18 chipset, and it's likely going to come with a choice of 6 gigs of RAM and up to 512 gigs of storage. It's powered by a 4006 mAh battery with 30 watts fast charging, and it comes with the advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 6E. Now, of course, it ships with iOS 18, and it's expected to launch from around $950 in September 2024. Next up, we got the iPhone 16 Pro. Now the iPhone 16 Pro has a 6.3 in 120Hz LTPO OLED display. It's got a taller aspect ratio than its predecessor, and the Pro is protected by Ceramic Shield 3. We get the new Dynamic Island, which covers up the 12 megapixels selfie camera and Face ID sensors. Then on the rear, we get a 48 megapixels primary camera, a 48 megapixels ultra-wide camera, then we've got a 12 megapixels tetraprism camera with 5 times optical zoom. It's powered up by the A18 Pro chipset, and it comes with 8 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage, and it's also powered by a 3450 mAh battery, and fast charging is still unknown at the moment, but we do expect some improvements, and of course it comes with the advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. It will of course ship with iOS 18, and it's expected to launch from around $1,100 in September 2024. Now finally, we saved the best to last, the iPhone 16 Pro Max. With the iPhone 16 Pro Max, we get a 6.9-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display. Again, like the other phones, it's got a taller aspect ratio than its predecessor, and it's protected by Ceramic Shield 3. We get the Dynamic Island, which covers up the 12 megapixels selfie cameras and Face ID sensors. Then on the rear, we've got a 48 megapixels primary camera, a 48 megapixels ultra-wide, and a 12 megapixels tetraprism camera with 5 times optical zoom. It's powered up by the A18 Pro chipset. It comes with 8 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage, and it's powered up by a 4676 mAh battery. As with the 16 Pro, we don't know the fast charging at the moment, but we do expect to see some improvements. Now it comes up with the advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 7, and it will of course ship with iOS 18, and this one's expected to launch around $1,300 in September 24. So overall, the iPhone 16 series is looking like a great addition to the iPhone lineup. More things remain similar. There are still plenty of upgrades with the new hardware to power it better and brighter displays. Along with the new battery thermal technology, this should really enhance the experience and work well with the new A features. Now, of course, because of all the similarities to its predecessor, it's probably not going to make anyone with an iPhone 15 rush for an upgrade, but for anyone with an older iPhone or looking to get their first iPhone, that it's going to be a great choice. Now, of course, as we approach the launch, more and more information is going to continue to come in, and I'll be sharing it as soon as it does, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.